Hello. I've just had a very vivid dream about an approaching asteroid to Earth, and I thought I should share it. And I'll give the details as clearly as I can remember them. I've written it down, so I'm just going to relay what I've written down. And if I remember anything else, I'll try and describe it as best details as I can. Basically, I saw a view of a star cluster, and in the star cluster, well, I could see amongst it, as I zoomed into it, I could see Earth, and sitting there, clear as day. I could see the oceans and the clouds and everything, and the continents, and it just sort of looked vulnerable, like a blue sphere sitting in amongst the blackness of space. And as I zoomed up to it, I could see in the distance, coming from an angle, I could see a large asteroid. This thing was huge. It was quite hidden for some reason. There wasn't much light shining on it, but I could see the details of this asteroid very clearly. I could see that it had a lot of smooth areas and a lot of rigid areas on it, which is quite strange. It had some spiky areas. I could see cratering in it, and I could see smooth parts of it. And I could see very close to the asteroid was some sort of spacecraft. It was sort of long and slender, sort of shaped like a say a grey sort of military frigate. It had that gunmetal colour to it. It was quite a dark colour, and it was long and slender. I remember seeing it, and it was quite an unusual looking thing. And that wasn't too far away from it. I was able to see closer up details of the asteroid, and what I saw was astronauts from Earth, obviously, and they were in space near this asteroid. Well, they were out there like as a planetary observation platform that was in the middle of space. They were standing on it, or they could have been standing on another asteroid, but what I could understand, they were waiting for this asteroid to appear, and they were having radio conversations with their, I guess, their leadership. And I saw two astronauts. One was a female, I know, I could see it, and the radio conversations were, "What can you see?" And the astronauts are scanning space on this platform, and then the asteroid came from underneath them and rolled into view, and this thing was huge. I could see the top of it. The astronaut sort of was startled by the female astronaut, and she said, "I can see a sea of glass," and that's how she described this asteroid. And how I could see this mountainous object was, the close-up details was, it sort of had splotches on the outside of the asteroid that were sort of glass patches. Maybe it reminded me of obsidian or some sort of volcanic sort of glass like that, or crystal. But this thing was sort of covered in it, and it was quite smooth in some places. I don't know anything about this asteroid other than what I could see of it. It was big, as far as I could understand. This asteroid was moving toward Earth, and it was tumbling sort of over the top of each other. It was moving forward and it was tumbling at the same time, like a car tire sort of along the road. But it was sort of moving through space towards these astronauts. I assume towards Earth, because that's why I had the dream in the first place. But that's the dream and its details. I felt that I had to get this one out there. How far away from Earth it is, I'm not sure. If it's going to hit Earth, I don't have a clue, but this asteroid is huge. Thanks for listening.